Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally loved Jedis. This is a May the 4th Be With You edition of Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon, episode number 245. We've been doing this for a long time, and I'm not going to cry. I got to sneeze. Okay, it went away.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cold in my basement this morning.
Yeah, it was a chilly morning. It was 40-something degrees this morning.
It was more like a late March morning.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Than an early May morning. I'm not sure what's going on with this weather, but didn't silence my phone.
Nope.
Didn't do that. So
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, we're here. Had a weekend, moved my brother across from one town to another.
Yeah.
And had a grandbaby. We didn't. Yeah, that's last week we really wasn't even on baby watch.
Yeah.
I mean, we hadn't even really talked about the second coming of a grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Yeah. I guess you could say it like that. The second grandchild that was coming. Yes. We haven't talked about that much here lately because I thought we still had a few weeks. And now there's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's out in the world, breathing air. Yeah, it's wild. A baby Amelia. I haven't come up with a nickname yet other than New Baby.
So you got another granddaughter.
Another granddaughter, yes.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Congratulations, man. That's a really big deal.
Grumpy squared.
Yeah. 10 fingers, 10 toes.
10 fingers, 10 toes. Mama's doing good. Everybody's home. That's one thing. That family's pretty good. That Mary Beth side of, they pretty good at producing pretty good kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, we got that going on. And, I don't know, man. The weekend just like crammed together. What about you? You are now a college graduate, per se.
Yeah, per se. I haven't gone to a graduation ceremony, but I did pass my exam, so that's all done and taken care of, and planning on applying to get my master's for my master's program in the next couple of weeks or so.
So that's ninja level stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
While I got you on here and we're talking about this, Habakkuk.
Yeah, Habakkuk.
She sounds good to me. Was a minor prophet or major prophet?
Minor.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that yesterday. We were in that book yesterday in church, and I was like, ooh, I think that's a minor prophet.
Yeah. The major prophets are really easy to remember because there's not very many of them. The major prophets are only Daniel. Who else? I'm going to have to pull it up now. Daniel, Ezekiel, Isaiah, and Jeremiah.
So David's not a major?
No, David is not a major prophet. Neither is Moses. Not considered a major prophet because they don't have books.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So Moses and his wife, first prophet and prophetess mentioned in scripture, but
there's not the book of Moses.
They're not considered major prophet because there is no book of Moses. Like he wrote apparently the first 5 books.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, So all those other ones, any of them except, in Daniel isn't even considered a major prophet, really. I think in academia, they more consider Daniel to be, apocalyptic literature rather than prophetic literature. So there's only 2, if you ever ask this question, there's only 2 apocalyptic books in the whole Bible, Daniel and Revelation. Everybody remembers Revelation, but often forget about Daniel. And so,
Well, I will now put that arrow in my quill and have that to pull out when I'm being quizzed on that kind of stuff. But so now you're working on ninja level.
Yeah,
or is that or is that when you're doctor, rabbi?
I don't know, man.
When do you become ninja level theologian?
I don't know. I mean, you can get your doctorate in theology. So,
would
right
Spurgeon be ninja level?
I would say so.
Yeah,
I would say so. I mean, he's freaking Spurgeon. You know?
Yeah. I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah. Well, let's see.
What else? I had Lana had a birthday party. Well, yeah, part of a birthday party anyway. She had her friend's birthday party. We took them to a splatter room, so like where you splatter paint all over the place.
Yeah.
We took a bunch of preteen girls to a splatter room.
How'd that go?
I mean, it went well. It went about like you think. They did pretty decent on their pictures, like on their little canvas.
Yeah.
And then it became a paint fight.
Okay, so that's where I was going. All right. So how quick's the paint dry? Like, do you have to wait for the paint dry before you get in the car? Do you take clothes? Do you take ponchos?
They provide ponchos, head coverings, grocery bags for your feet. Like they got you all squared away. As far as the canvas goes, I think they're probably still wet because some of them girls just dump the paint.
Oh wow!
So there's probably one or two of them still dying.
It's not like splatter paint Big Lebowski.
Not like swinging on a swing.
Okay.
Like no, it's not like that. No, it's so they give you like fly swatters and loofahs and sponges and all kinds of stuff, and they give you a bunch of glow in the dark paint, and they turn the black light on in there and crank up the music, and you just get in there and have fun basically. So that was pretty interesting. It was my first time ever doing something like that.
Did you participate?
I watched.
Oh, you didn't do a splatter paint, John?
No, I mean, no, I didn't. I did not. There was one time I may or may not have like splashed a little bit on one of the kids, just to make sure they got some on them.
Did Catherine do one?
No. Only children. Only children. We just supervised.
Well, somebody's got to be the supervisor.
Supervise though. That was one of the things. Is one of the adults has to be in there.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I figured out what was wrong with me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What is it? What's wrong?
I didn't have my light on.
That'll do it, man. That'll do it. Now you got your light on.
Yeah, shine light on me.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, dude, I'm so tired. I got up early for some reason today, and I don't know, it's just been weird this week already, and it's a beautiful day outside. This early spring, late spring thing is kind of messing with me. There's some things that are popping outside. Dude, so today is May the 4th. What is your favorite Star Wars? Go.
My favorite Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be a prequel.
That would be a prequel, the last prequel. Wow. Yeah.
That's interesting thought.
Dude. And it's all, I'll admit, it pretty much boils down to the one scene where Obi-Wan is standing there.
Oh, and
you were my brother, Anakin.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. It doesn't get much better than that. Like, I have the high ground. Come on, dude.
I mean, that is very good.
It's very good.
But my favorite will always be A New Hope.
It's great. classic.
because it introduces you to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I've probably watched A New Hope more than any of them. I use the cough button.
I know.
Y'all are welcome. I'm dying.
Yeah.
It's over.
Don't do it, Tucker. Don't do it. Yeah, so you're a New Hope guy, which is a close second for me. I like A New Hope. It's classic. It's a very close second for me, and I really like Return of the Jedi as well.
Return of the Jedi is very good.
One of my favorites because of you've got the Ewoks, you've got all of that. Like there's just so many different things at play in Return of the Jedi, and it's just it's a really good. I really like that.
What's your least favorite?
Oh, that's an easy one. Attack of the Clones. It's the second prequel.
Okay. Is that where we meet Jar Jar Binks?
No, that's the first prequel. The second prequel is so bad you don't even think about it when I mention it. Like you can't even think about what Attack of the Clones is right now because it's that bad.
Yeah.
It's so forgettable, dude. It's so forgettable. It's like Count Dooku and then General Grievous and like so you got like that robot Jedi Sith with like the 6 arms. You remember that? Okay.
It's kind of you got to fill in like some story and they're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this. I'm pretty sure this is where we see Yoda really get down for the first time, is in that movie. But that's the only cool part of the movie. The rest of the movie sucks. It's so bad.
My least favorite's Rogue One.
Oh no way. Okay, I've got a bone to pick with you then.
Okay.
I really like Rogue One. I think Rogue One standalone, Rogue One is a fantastic movie.
Okay, I could see that if it was if it was just like a one-off, not part of the.
Because it's not really standalone. It really is a standalone. It doesn't. I mean, it fits into the story. It fits into the canon. But it's really its own separate like entity. And I think standalone, it's really, really good. Now, is it more of a modern, like cookie cutter almost movie design? I would say yes. And that's probably why I like it so much. Because they do follow like the average formula, besides everybody dying at the end. Spoiler alert.
If you hadn't seen it by now.
I know. But I think it's one of the better movies. I don't know. I just like it. But it is very much a cookie cutter movie. Like it's not going to be A New Hope with all these different cool visual effects and outside the box ideas.
Right.
No, it is not going to be that.
No, it's a movie made to sell tickets.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And I really enjoyed it.
I wasn't a fan. Now, I really, a lot of people throw shade on the last 3 of the sequel trilogy thing, whatever you want to call that group.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't hate it.
With Rey in it.
I kind of liked her as a character.
I liked her as a character. I think she definitely fell flat in some scenes. Like, did I feel like there's emotional depth to her character? No, but I don't always need that. I like a good Keanu Reeves movie. So emotional depth isn't really something I need in my actor all the time.
Look at Luke.
Yeah. He's not very deep emotionally.
No, she's supposed to be another Luke, basically, right?
Yeah,
she's the Luke of these stories.
Yeah, essentially.
And Luke was kind of a dummy.
Yeah. Kind of.
I mean, you don't really see him come into his. He don't really. I mean, he's basically a master Jedi in this one.
Yes. Yeah, when he encounters Rey in this one, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's basic. It's basically the first one is basically A New Hope with a different cast.
Yeah, and I actually of the last 3 movies that came out, the first one is my favorite.
Yeah.
The last one is definitely my least favorite. I did not. I mean, there's so many freaking reasons to hate on that last one that was made. But like the whole, do you remember the part where she holds the dagger up and like lines it up with the ship wreckage? Like, and I'm like, no, this is the stupidest.
Yeah, that was kind of
happened to be in the right spot on the hillside and blah blah blah. And then at the very end, when she says Rey Skywalker, I just feel like she's really stealing the name. I don't necessarily feel like it was endowed to her. I feel like that's something you have to earn, and it has to be passed on to you.
Yeah, to be a Skywalker.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Now, let's go back to New Hope, to the cantina scene.
Yeah.
Did Han shoot first?
Yeah, for sure. He better have. I think. I'm pretty sure. My Han Solo shot first.
Yeah. I think Han shot first.
Dude, you don't ever wait for the enemy to take the first shot.
He did in the freaking when he got schwacked by Kylo Ren.
Yeah, but that was his son. It's a little different. I'll give him a break on that one.
Did he know? Yeah, he knew that at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure they knew. It's weird how they kind of tied it all back together. What I think is the most interesting is you can totally see the drop off from where George Lucas just went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
where George Lucas wiped his hands with the movie, you can absolutely see that when you're watching it.
Yeah. But you take all that and all that we've said, but then you take the first season of Mandalorian, and it's one of the best series that you've ever seen. 100%. Standalone or even wrapped into it. It's
100%
amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Now, do you have any hype about this Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's coming out?
I want to see it. I'm trying to decide if I want to see it in theaters or just wait.
Yeah. Do you have high hopes for it? Like,
I hope it's going to be
scale of 1 to 10, 10 being amazing, 1 being the worst. What do you think?
It's probably going to be a 7.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
It's going to be good, but it's going to let you down.
For Disney Star Wars, a 7 is pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
For a Disney Star Wars, because I got to be honest, all that junk they've put out on Disney Plus, it's junk.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that. It's junk. It's not even really worth
right,
it.
But it's also
I'm with you. Besides the first season of Mandalorian,
it's also, and they did the same thing with Marvel.
Yeah, for sure.
Most of that
is not worth watching.
It started off good, and then you hit Loki, and towards the end of Loki, you're kind of like, and then after that, it was junk.
Yeah, absolutely. There is nothing worth watching after that.
It's like, what happened? Why did they get into? Was it more about the corporate and making money, or was it just like lack of passion?
Yes, I think a little bit of both. So I heard this on a podcast not that long ago, and the person was not able to articulate the reason. But it's kind of like, you know how you want George Steinbrenner owning the Yankees. You want him to be the sole owner of the Yankees because he's willing to go and swing for the fences, right? He's willing to go and get the number 1 dude in baseball, the number 2 dude in baseball, the number 3 dude in baseball, even though it doesn't make financial sense at all. And you could lose your butt for the next 3 or 4 seasons if they suck. Like, you could really lose a ton of money, but you're willing to take that gamble because you want to win that championship. I think it's the same when you get Stan Lee out of the helm of the MCU and Marvel and things like that. I think it's the same thing. Like, Stan Lee is there to write and create amazing, different things, right?
Yeah.
And this conglomerate that comes together, they're looking at making the stockholders happy. They're looking at, lining their pockets. They're looking at the bottom line at the end of the day. What is this going to make money?
Yeah.
Not 100%. I want my audience. to be entertained. That's not their sole motivation. Whereas I would make the argument that with Stan Lee, yeah, sure, he wanted to make money, but I don't think that was his driving force.
No.
It just like, George Steinbrenner or any other just same reason why I think the Braves really struggle to win a championship. They're owned by a big conglomerate, right? You need one person who's willing to take risks, who's willing to go out on that limb to hit a home run. And I think that's the big problem with Star Wars, and not having George Lucas at the helm, MCU not having Stan Lee at the helm. Like, those things have residual effects. When you become all about the Benjamins, it has an effect.
Yeah, that's why the Braves did so good when Ted Turner was still in charge.
Bingo. Yeah.
And he's still alive, by the way.
I know. You just never hear for anything from him.
Just figured I'd put that out there. Do we need to start a Ted Turner death pool? I mean, dude, he's 87.
He's got a minute, dude. I think Ted Turner might be the first guy to live past 150 in a while.
Oh, you think so? I've heard he's got health issues.
I mean, he might, but I just feel like he could really turn it on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could really dial it up to 11 and get some awesome treatments.
He's battling dementia.
Ooh.
Which is really sad because he might be thinking that he still owns the Braves.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine him waking up thinking it's time to host TBS? Like, he's got to do his midnight broadcasting on TBS or whatever?
Yeah. Golly.
When he used to pull the overnight shifts on his network, dude.
Yeah. Dude, he built Atlanta.
Yeah. Sure enough, man.
The Omni was his idea.
Yeah.
Or something. He had a lot to do with the Omni.
Yeah, he was major owner of CNN for a long time, wasn't
he? Yeah, he bought. So have you ever heard the story of how he ended up with that building?
No.
So it started out like an indoor amusement park. That's why it's got the big atrium and all in it.
Okay.
And it failed miserably. And then the building stood empty. And then Ted's like, you know what? I could buy that building. So he bought that building.
No way.
Started his news thing. And then CNN grew out of that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I had no idea that they wound up in that building because of that.
Yeah, CNN didn't build that building.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, it was like this indoor. It's weird. Let's see if I can CNN building before CNN.
Yeah, I had no idea there was another amusement park. Was it around at the same time as Six Flags? Six Flags was built in the 60s, right?
Yeah. So I saw this TikTok about it the other day. And so it was part of the Omni International Complex. And it was this like mega structure. It had a shopping atrium, an indoor ice rink, an ill-fated indoor theme park. The world of Sid and Marty Krofft.
Weird. Indoor theme park.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me see if I can find that.
No ride would be large enough to be enjoyable, right?
You would think.
Like, it'd be like going on a Mall of America roller coaster. Like, it's just not. It is what it is. It's an indoor coaster.
Yeah. But I want to ride it.
I mean, I guess so. Maybe.
Okay, so you've seen this. So here, we'll just visit this. We'll pull this picture up, and then we'll screen share this picture.
I got you. Boom. So that's what it used to look like?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then let me let me pull up some of the characters. Okay, you had that.
Marty?
Like, it was a ride that was supposed to be like you were the pinball
What?
in the side of a pinball machine, which sounds freaking pretty awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Especially in the 70s.
Dude, you could do that in virtual reality right now?
Yeah.
So easy, and that would be a lot of fun. What a virtual reality ride that would be.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But now that's what it,
Oh, yeah.
now it's that.
Look at that. How crazy. How crazy. I'd have never guessed, man. I never knew that. How interesting.
And then you have like, these were some of the characters, which they were freaking terrifying. Let's see. Share this tab instead.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, dude. What is that? A lizard who hadn't slept in a few months, dude?
Which one? This one?
The one on the left side?
Yeah.
It looks like a lizard that hadn't had a nap or hadn't
But-
taken a good night's rest in a long time. And then that thing on the right side looks like it crawled out of a garbage can.
It looks like the inspiration for Adult Swim.
Maybe. Maybe. And that one in the back is Clifford that just hadn't hit puberty yet. Like
Right.
that's
Let's see if there's any more pictures. No, wait.
what in the world, dude? That
Here's
is
a whole.
some weird characters. Ugh. I don't like that at all.
Hey, I've got a thought, and this has nothing to do with
Okay.
what we're doing. How do I get back? Stop screen share. Okay. This has nothing to do with this, but it does have to do with Georgia and Georgia politics.
Okay.
All right. So if I go to like we talked about the Burt Jones gas station stuff the other day and having to sit through 4 commercials while is that basically just laundering political money donations to advertise at your own gas station and then put it back into your family?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm sure it's not illegal.
I'm sure it's not illegal, but it just seems.
Let me tell you something. If a politician is lining his pockets, I'm sure it ain't illegal.
Yeah. It's just something I was thinking about. All right.
Yeah.
You want to take an ad break?
Yeah, sure, man. Let's do that.
All right. Hey, go buy some merch. You got the COR merch.
Yeah.
You got the Last Night's Coffee merch.
Yeah.
You got the SVK Racing Apparel page on TeePublic carries all of our merchandise that we have out right now.
That is teepublic.com. TeePublic.com.
Yep. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and find link there.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Oxen Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. You know, that's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button. You know.
Also, find us on Facebook. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. John, did you watch the Kentucky Derby Saturday?
I did not watch any of the Kentucky Derby on Saturday.
Okay. Well, I remembered it was on, and I happened to turn over to it right as they were loading in.
Yeah.
So I was kind of excited about that because I thought I'd missed it.
Yeah, you're a big fan of this event.
Well, it's part of the gauntlet. It's
Yeah.
part of the gauntlet of American traditions.
Yes.
But we had history made this
Okay.
year.
How so?
Cherry DeVoe is the
Okay.
trainer, is the first female trainer to win a Kentucky Derby.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Golden Tempo was the horse.
Okay.
And it was dude was last going down the back straightaway.
Wow. They
Dead
come
on,
back to the front.
and come out of turn 3, got on out or coming about middle of turn 3 and 4, coming down the back straightaway or coming to the front straightaway, went to the outside and blew past everybody. I'm talking about like shot out of a can. It looked like something
That's
you'd see in
awesome.
dirt track racing, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Moved to the outside and took off.
You never see that type of thing in horse racing. Like horse racing is not a big like shake up sport where something big dramatic happens.
Right.
Unless there's like a fall or something like that.
23-1 odds for this horse to win.
Holy smokes. Wow.
And yeah.
Wow. That's incredible, dude.
Yeah, that was a big deal. It was a great race.
Yeah.
Great
That is
race.
a big deal.
Golden Tempo, that's the horse winner's name. All right, so now we are going to, it is America's 250, and we've kind of been tickling this 250 thing since the first of the year.
Yeah.
But we're going to start getting into weeds with it a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to start talking about some founding fathers.
Amen. Amen. We're going to talk about it. Yeah. To celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, we're going to start counting down to July 4th by discussing some of the founding fathers, some of the super important dudes at the beginning of our country.
And we can't jump in and just start with George Washington.
No. We're going to save him for later.
Yeah, the big three will be later.
Yeah.
But this week we are going to start with a couple of cousins.
Okay.
Bo and Luke Duke. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong country. They were part of the Southern Revolution. The Duke boys.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wrong flag.
Yep.
No, we're going to talk about John and Samuel Adams, the beer guy.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, the beer guy, right?
Well, not really.
Not really the beer guy?
Not really the beer guy, but the beer guy nonetheless.
The beer guy, but not the beer guy.
He was a maltist, not a beer guy.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the difference is. And the guy that started Sam Adams, Samuel Adams wasn't even his great grandfather.
I don't doubt that at all. So what did these guys do? I'm pretty sure John Adams, I know he was the second president of the United States.
Yep.
I know he said that vice president is the most worthless job that anyone could ever have, ever.
Pretty much.
And what else? What else do I need to know about
All
John Adams, man?
So here's the AI overview.
Okay.
This is from Google. John and Samuel Adams were second cousins and crucial founding fathers from Massachusetts who guided the American Revolution. Samuel was a radical organizer, agitator, and leader of the Sons of Liberty, which that's a whole deep dive in its own. There's a great, I think, show on history that you can catch about that.
We're going to talk about a number of the Sons of Liberty throughout this.
I mean, because they're all intertwined. John was a lawyer and a political philosopher.
There you go.
Yeah, philosopher who became the second president of the United States.
Yeah.
All right. So Samuel Adams was the firebrand. He was the one that stirred everything up. He was known for his skill in public agitation and organizing resistance to British taxes, including the Boston Tea Party. He was a key figure in the Massachusetts Assembly and a proponent of independence early on. Okay. So he was like the guy. We got to do this. We got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would probably have his own podcast now.
Yeah. He'd be that guy.
But he would be on the far out. It'd be like, are you listening to this guy? Can you believe what this dude is saying?
Yeah.
Fake news would be like, could you imagine fake news now with Samuel Adams?
Yeah.
He would be so we love our founding fathers because we wouldn't be here if they wasn't here. Well, we might be here, but we'd be speaking with a British accent.
It's very possible.
But they were basically, to the British government, they looked at them as terrorists.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
John Adams was the statesman.
Mm-hmm.
He more focused on the legal and intellectual aspects of the revolution. He served in the Continental Congress and helped draft the Declaration of Independence and famously defended British soldiers after the Boston Massacre to ensure a fair trial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, I mean, if you look at his point of view, yeah, he probably thought they were guilty of sin and probably could care less about them, but they are also don't need to be lynched.
To the trial, they're entitled to their fair trial. That's amazing, man. For a guy to have that kind of reason and balance is amazing to look back, especially at that time.
Yeah, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. So Sam Adams sounds like he's the one that just kind of needed a beer, huh?
Yeah, Sam Adams needed a beer.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that John was probably a whiskey guy.
He was a whiskey guy, yeah?
I would think so. I think. While they held different political roles, they were close partners and often referred to as the Adams brothers.
Yeah.
And both were dedicated to independence. They had different approaches. Samuel was a popular leader stirring up the public, while John worked within the legal system and in Congress and eventually influenced Samuel to support George Washington to command the Continental Army. Both were signers of the Declaration of Independence. Later in life, they debated the future of American government. John as a Federalist and Samuel as an Anti-Federalist.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I just looked it up. There's 13 years difference between the two guys.
Yes.
That's pretty wild that they both signed the Declaration of Independence. They were cousins, right? Isn't that what you said at the beginning? So they're cousins, 13 years apart, and both signers of the Declaration. That's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because Samuel wasn't a president and was more anti-federalist, which means he was not a fan of big government at all.
Right.
We probably don't hear as much about him in the history books since the feds kind of control the history.
Yeah.
So that is our first two founding fathers.
Yeah,
John
come on.
and Samuel Adams. We couldn't be here without them.
Yeah, I, for some reason, was thinking they were brothers. Like, when you originally sent me that thing, I was like, oh, yeah, the brother. But they're not brothers at all.
No, they're second cousins, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Common ancestor was Henry Adams.
Henry Adams. And I did when I pulled that up just then, I saw that they're both from Puritan descent.
Yeah.
So they are the purest of pure.
They are the purest of pure. Puritans, that's an interesting religion.
It is.
Were they the ones that burned the witches at the stakes, or was that the Quakers?
Those might be the same thing. Quaker is actually a political term, but I think Quakers were like political Puritans. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I think. I could be so wrong on that. Don't take my word for it.
Look it up.
Yeah, this is awesome. I like this segment we've got going on. Founding Fathers of the Week or something like that is what we're going to call this. I haven't really figured. We don't really know that yet.
We don't know. Quakers versus Puritans.
We're counting down to 250.
A nice little infographic.
All right, perfect. Read it off. Or put it up. Yeah, either way.
I will put it up. If I can figure out. There we go.
I'll add it to the stage once it's up there.
Da-da-da. All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Sinning. Puritans. Humanity is hopelessly sinful.
Okay.
Quakers believe God lives inside everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of believe both of those, actually.
Yeah. Blessings. Some people were chosen by God for salvation. For the Puritans. Quakers believed in a inner light for blessings.
Yeah, don't agree with that one either.
Church beliefs. Puritans believed in baptism and Holy Communion.
Okay.
Quakers did not believe in any sacrament.
Okay.
Church services held in a church. For the Puritans, Quakers held in a meeting place.
All right. A gathering place. Don't call it a church.
Church rolls had a rigid system for the Puritans, and for the Quakers, had more religious freedom.
Okay.
Bible functions. Puritans used to establish rule of law. Quakers used as a book of reference and guidance. That's kind of the same thing, right?
Kinda, right? Like,
right?
Rule used to establish the rule of law, used as a book of what? Reverence and guidance?
Reference
and guidance? I mean, kinda. Like, guidance is definitely different from law.
Right.
But yeah, as far as, I mean, you want to try to aspire to what this book says, then I'd say yes.
Okay, here's a big one. Equality. Puritans upheld traditional beliefs about gender roles.
Okay.
Quakers believed in equality.
All right.
Discrimination.
Okay.
Puritans discriminated the Native Americans. Quakers supported the Native Americans. So to put this into modern terms,
yeah,
the Quakers basically turned into the Methodist Church.
Kinda.
In
a way.
The Big Eva.
In a way, it's kind of strange, man. Like, I don't know. Reading through all that, it kind of makes you realize that, like, there's good and bad to everything. Like, you'll find something wrong if you go digging in any group of people.
I always thought that the Quakers were like, for no other term, like Bible thumpers.
Yeah, I've always just imagined the Quaker State oatmeal guy, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I imagine is just that dude with like the hat and the wig.
Right.
And he's just standing in a government like political room. That's all I've ever imagined Quakers doing. It's just like,
Yeah. No. Just
kinda
saying
like,
no.
Kind of like in the Patriot when Mel Gibson and like all those dudes gather in that one Hall or whatever, and they're all
Yeah.
giving their opinions on whether to support or not support the war, or
Yeah.
go to war or not go to war. Like, that's what I imagine Quakers as, like, just standing in there like, this is
Yeah.
my opinion.
I felt like Quakers say no a lot.
Yeah,
No, you
probably.
can't do that. No, you can't do that.
Well, that's Puritans for sure. I think they would
Yeah.
both have that in common. I think they would both have vitamin N in common.
Do you think they would both be like, what's going on now? It's crazy.
Yes. Yes. I think they would both be like, yeah. Yeah. What's going on right now is crazy. We're defending freedom all over the world, see? We're
Yeah.
defending our freedom all across the world, see?
Oh, another thing we missed a while ago on the Adams is they both went to Harvard.
Oh, okay. Harvard grads, the Adams family, dude.
Yeah, they both went to Harvard. I guess that was before Harvard was woke.
I guess. I don't know. John kind of, Samuel kind of sounds a little bit woke.
You think he would be out there paying protesters?
I mean, he kind of just sounds like the squeaky wheel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He sounds like the squeaky wheel, which,
he paid him with malt.
Yeah.
He was a maltist.
He's trying to get a little bit of oil. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get greased up a little bit.
Now, the Samuel Adams beer, I mean, we got to cover it, right?
Sure, we got to talk about it. It was one of my favorite back in my drinking days.
It's not a bad beer.
I really enjoyed the Sam Adams Summer Ale on a hot
That's what I was
day.
fixing to say. A summer ale is a nice.
Yeah.
But it was founded as part of from the Boston Beer Company by Jim Koch. Koch. I mean Koch. Is that Koch?
Koch. Yeah. Big family in the early.
Is that one of the Koch brothers?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We'd have to Google it to make sure, but that's how they spell their name. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. It's a German style lager.
Sure.
The brewery offers a wide variety of beers.
Okay. So definitely not started by Sam Adams or his family.
Well, if you look at the AI, it says impact played a key role in the American craft beer revolution, not the American Revolution. Okay. Different American revolutions once again.
The craft beer revolution. AI would put the craft beer revolution. It would oh, that's funny. Yeah. The American Revolution and the craft beer revolution. They are kind of both important.
There's some people that really, really like their craft beer.
Yeah, some people love it.
I mean, they and I think they do it out of not spite, but I think it's like a hipster, how hipsters, huh?
It's a total pretentious thing. Like they're showing off.
Pretentious. Man. Yes. Yeah. I like hops.
Yeah. Yeah. I like more hops than you do.
Yeah.
Can't you see?
Give me the hoppiest beer you have.
The hoppiest of hoppy hops. Yeah. That's what I want.
And, then you got
single barley, blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah.
Okay, man. All right.
I don't know.
Sure.
I did see one time, though. This is a little fun fact, and then we'll move on. The guy from Samuel Adams was on one of the History Channel shows talking about their beer. And because, they did help with the craft beer revolution in America. And he was talking about your big brands like Budweiser.
Mm-hmm.
He said the fact that they can produce such big batches so consistently at multiple plants and still have it just as clear and tasting the same everywhere you go is something just that blows his mind.
Yeah, well, he's got a point there, man, because I mean, anybody who's looked into making their own alcohol or like what the process is to produce a beer or a moonshine or anything like that, it is a process. It's
Yeah.
not easy and it's not quick. And I mean, like that guy said, in order to get that sort of consistency all across the country, it's downright
Yeah.
amazing.
It is pretty amazing. The science that they've got it down to is pretty neat. All right.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Now it's time for the Red Dirt Rundown on last night's coffee with Chuck and Jon. We're educating you on dirt track racing.
Yeah, come on.
Red Dirt Rundown.
Ew.
Oh, man. We had Lucas Oil
Uh-huh.
was racing,
Okay.
and they had a race on Friday night and a race on they had a race on Friday night, race on Saturday night. Hudson let's see, Thornton won at Circle City on Friday night. Didn't get to watch any of that race. I missed it. They got the show in early and got it done. I think they were done by 9:00.
Oh yeah.
And then Hudson O'Neill won at Florence, Kentucky, and he pretty much dominated that race. The track was doing it looked pretty good. I got to see a little bit of. I saw the last 14 laps. They were throwing sliders. They were running top, all the good things. Now, let's get into local racing this week at Sonoa. Super late models, Southern Thunder Dirt Super Series or whatever they call it. We'll be racing at Sonoa, super late models. It's a good series. I know Peyton Stevenson will be at that race. I think Ashton Winger will be at that race.
Okay. And that's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday at Sonoa. Ashton will probably win that race.
Oh. Wow. It's not often you make predictions like that.
I don't make predictions, but Ashton's good, and he knows that track. And if he's there, because he's won against the Outlaw guys, and this isn't as tough a racing as Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know he's running Hunt. If Hunt the Front is not racing this weekend, he will be there. Speaking of Hunt the Front, you can see that race on Hunt the Front TV if you have Hunt the Front TV.
Ew.
And you will get to see Charlie make his late model debut in the 604s.
That's awesome, man. This Saturday coming up, Charlie Oxenford in the late models. Come on.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Get to show off the new wrap.
Yeah.
The new car. New year, new me.
Black Betty.
Finally, it seems like it's been leading up to that. We broke in the motor Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good bullet.
Okay.
Sounded good. Sounded mean. I think we're going to do one more heat cycle on it just to be on the safe side. But yeah, we're pretty happy with everything. Charlie's got to do a little bit of stuff to the car this week and get her done.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Praise God. I'm excited for you guys, man. That's a big deal. That's a big deal making a 604 debut. Really excited for him.
Yep, I am too. Now, we've got to get to this. This is something I've been following on TikTok for, I think, about 2 years now.
Okay.
There's this guy, and he's in Idaho.
Idaho?
Idaho.
All right.
And he gets his water from the Watermaster.
From the Watermaster?
From the Watermaster. And water season has officially started.
I'm not understanding any of this.
Well, here, watch.
Started the 2026 watering season. It's not my turn with the water, but the Watermaster said that I can go ahead and use a little bit to clean and prep my ditch, just as long as my neighbors don't see me. And I think that only applies to see me in real life.
What's he talking about?
He's got to get the water
What?
for his ditch.
We're gonna go ahead and open this up and let the water do the work for us.
What in the world?
Yeah.
He's got to get the water for his ditch.
Yeah.
There's a water master? What's
There's
he
a water.
I don't know.
There's a freaking water master, John.
I want to collect all the garbage right here to prevent it from going on down to my neighbors. So I'm going to close this 90% of the way. Now we'll let a little bit of water through, but all the junk and crap will pile up right here.
Whoa. What? So that's the whole purpose of cleaning out his ditch. He's just cleaning his ditch out.
Yeah. Well, so that's how he irrigates. He gets the water and he floods his field.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of people that think in the comments that he might be
And
the
just
water
like that,
master.
I've got a clean ditch. The water master has officially started the 2026 watering.
I
Would you
don't know, dude. I don't know.
Would you like to learn more about the water master?
Well, I just have so many questions. Like, just even the premise of a water master, I just don't fully understand, I guess. Who's he talking about?
The water master.
Yeah, but like, what is that? Like, what is a water master? What's that role? I've never heard of that.
I
Is this
don't know.
someone controls the water?
Yes.
Last I heard, that's Jesus. He can calm the storms. He can walk on the water. He can do all that. Last I heard, Jesus is the water master.
He is the water master, per se, but
Per se.
in Idaho, he has someone working for him that helps master the water as well.
Okay.
It's the best I could. The only.
Now, is
way
this a
I can-
political office that you can run for? Can you
I don't
run for
know.
local water master? Is there
How do you-
local and regional water masters?
To become
Yeah. How does one start
water
that path?
master in
Idaho. That's a good question. That's a really good question. How do you become a water master in Idaho?
Becoming a water master in Idaho involves being elected by local water district users and appointed by the director of the Idaho Department of Water Resources to oversee water distribution, measurement, and record keeping.
So you have to be elected.
Yes, I guess it's like the coroner.
Wow. They need a background in hydrology
Yeah,
and water management.
yeah. And must understand Ohio's water laws. Okay, now we got to look up Idaho.
Yeah, what are Idaho's water laws, man? It might be like,
Oh, there's a
It's
whole
gotta-
handbook.
It's got to do with like droughts and stuff like that, right?
New well regular.
Because Idaho's all
Downstream
farming,
flows.
pretty much, right? That's pretty much all that's in Idaho, right? Farming.
Yes, they are known for their potatoes.
Yeah.
It's the potato state.
Okay.
They are known for potatoes and Dan Cummins.
All right.
Yeah.
Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very flat where he's at.
It might be.
But I'm not really finding much on why they have a water master.
Yeah, like what's the purpose of the water master and what? So he has the authority to tell this guy no water today.
Right.
That seems like a little too much authority.
Okay, so here's what I've learned since I've been following Aaron
Okay.
on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
I believe there's a river
Okay.
with canals off of it. And or maybe it's a lake with canals off of it, and the water master turns on the water to the canals. And then once the canals are running, then the water master gives you permission to get a certain amount of water to go down your ditch.
Oh, okay. But that seems kind of crazy. Like to be the dude who just walks in and like starts turning this little wheel to open up the canals, man. You know?
Yeah.
And then when you feel like being a little stingy, you can just start shutting
You can
that.
call up and say, look, you can't have water today.
Yeah. You
Per
just
the water master.
like turning the wheel. You just don't feel like opening that valve. So you're like,
Yeah.
"No, look, guys, no water today.
The water master called in sick today, so there is no water.
Per the water master's orders.
Per the water master. What if
There
they're
will
like,
be no cleaning of ditches today.
what if the water master's, it's like the water master, but it's like the Peaky Blinders.
Ooh, by order
They're like
of
a,
blinders.
by order of the water master,
Oh.
there will be no water today.
Yeah. It sounds like something the Peaky Blinders would insist on.
Dude, what if man, now I got so many questions, but a lot of people think that Aaron is the water master himself, and he's just referring to the water master so nobody knows he's the water master.
But I think the town knows who their water master is.
The town does, but we don't.
I think he enjoys referring to himself in the third person, kind of like Shaq does.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Shaq talks about Shaq in the third person. I could totally see that guy.
The water master said I could get water today.
Yeah, I can totally see that, dude. I could totally see that. I would run for water master if we had one around here.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
It
would be the biggest political race of the year in this area.
Yeah, I've got a pretty decent background in hydrology.
That's hydroponics.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
different. It's different. Slightly.
Yeah.
Still water. But yeah,
Oh,
so I mean
water,
it's just weird that they have a water master, man.
Yeah.
And
pretty epic.
then there's also he's battling with the local HOA at the neighborhood that's across the street from his land.
Really?
But he's not in the HOA, but they still complain about him,
Yeah, go right ahead.
especially when he gets the water. They don't like him getting the water.
They don't like it when he gets the water?
No, they don't like it when he gets the water. I mean, this is a freaking saga. I've been following this saga for like 3 summers now.
Do they want the man's field to die?
Yes.
That wouldn't make for a good neighbor, you know?
He has apple trees.
A man with healthy apple trees would make for a great neighbor.
Right?
I'd rather have good, healthy, well-watered apple trees.
Right. With pure freaking snow melt lake water.
Yeah.
Let's play one more of his. Maybe he's explaining.
All right.
In Idaho, if you plant a garden, you're required to plant at least 10 potato plants. Let me show you how to do that. The reason you've never seen potato seeds in the store is because 99% of the potatoes actually just come from potatoes that are sprouted.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of weeding gardens, so I put this weed barrier down, and the easiest way I found to put holes in it for the plants to come up just by using a torch. Yeah, it looks kind of funny when you see me yanking that torch up. It's because this fabric burns really easy. So I got to get the torch away from it really fast for it
Not at all.
hole. You can't really see it. Where I'm planting the potatoes, I've got some pretty big mounds of dirt that I've piled up
Spuds down
with a hoe and a rake. And what I'm doing is just making a little hole with my hand and sticking the potato in about 2 inches underneath the dirt. And here in about 2 weeks, we'll see the sprouts coming up.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I'm planting a red variety potato. These red potatoes are nutrient packed, and they're actually a little bit more healthier than like the typical russets or the typical potato you'd imagine from Idaho.
Interesting.
So we're gonna get these going. We're gonna have a pretty good potato harvest this year.
I'm confused.
I'm oddly satisfied
In Idaho, if you plant
by
a garden,
an Idaho man talking about potatoes.
Yeah. So
Like,
here's a
that man from Idaho talking about potatoes is very nice.
yes. Here's a quick introduction about the water.
Quick introduction.
Well, howdy. My name's Aaron Belk. I live in Rigby, Idaho.
He looks like an
I use
Idaho
this
Jedi.
water to water my farm. I'm constantly at war with the water master. I water my farm with river water, and it's sometimes hard to get. We have to take turns.
Jeez.
I'm a part-time farmer, a full-time goofball.
I can tell.
Twice a week on live, I race rubber ducks down my canal for fun.
I have 87 chickens that like to hang out with me. My daughter has an egg selling business where she sells eggs for $3 a dozen, and it's from a self-serve fridge right there with my lucky chicken right next to it. My daughter's pretty good at keeping the fridge stocked with eggs, so people can come and grab eggs anytime. They can
Or
pay
she's
with
just not
Venmo
good
or
at
just
selling
pay
them.
with cash in the envelope. I've got 2 mules and a horse.
Okay.
Those aren't my goats.
Not his goats. They're
I planted
mystery
an
goat.
apple orchard this year. I've got 80 apple trees. I'm
Wow.
still learning about apple trees and taking care of them. So,
Yeah.
work in progress. It's
Yeah,
been a
imagine.
while since I've done an introduction of any kind. Actually, I've never done an introduction. So there you go.
Okay.
All right, so he's frustrated with the water master. Thank you. I think Aaron is an Idaho Jedi.
Do you think he's an Idaho Jedi?
Yeah. I think if Obi-Wan was from Idaho, I think he'd look a lot like Aaron.
Okay.
Right? Like imagine a New Hope style Obi-Wan. Wouldn't he, a modern day Obi-Wan from Idaho, dude?
True.
That is him right there. I mean, I bet Aaron carries a flashlight, and a lightsaber is just an angry flashlight.
Yes, that's true.
It's just a really pissed off flashlight. That's all a lightsaber is. So I bet Aaron is halfway there.
Yeah.
And
I
he's got disagreements with the water master. And so I can just really see it turning into like, kind of like the Sith Lord. He's fighting the water master. I mean, it's this never ending. There's got to be balance. There must be balance in the Force.
There must be balance in the Force, yes. Well, what happens if they go to war?
Aaron and the water master?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be really bad if they're one and the same. Because
that'd be a mental fight.
It'd be a really strong, hard mental battle.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't think Aaron's coming out on top.
No, the Water Master would win.
Yeah,
Do you
he
think
would.
the Water Master's evil?
100%. There's no question in my mind that the Idaho water master is evil. And I think any water master is evil, and that's why you and I would want to run for office, because I think we inherently know that evil forces would be at play.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand. Well,
Yeah, and we would want to protect the water, of course. We'd want to be good water masters.
Yes. Yes, we would want to be good Water Masters.
Yeah. Do the things that Jesus did.
Yeah. So go Aaron.
Go Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm Team Aaron all the way because water
Team
master
Aaron.
is not good.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of videos in the wintertime of building a fire.
Oh, well, I
Would you
bet
like-
he needs a lot of those.
Would
And
you
I
like to see him build a fire?
I guess, sir. Sure. Why not?
Oh no, this ain't a good one. Never mind.
Oh, okay. You got a good meme for me though? How about that? We haven't hit that
Actually,
yet.
I don't.
Don't
That's
have
why
a
I went.
meme?
That's why I went kind of long on the reaction video stuff.
That's cool though. That's all right. We do meme of the week all the time. So
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah. So that's Aaron and the Water Master.
Praise God.
What are we gonna call this episode?
Oh, that's a good question.
Water
Water
Masters aren't the Water Master.
Yeah.
Who
Water
is the Water Master?
Who is the Water Master? That's a great title. I'm down. That's it right there.
You know, Metallica's got a song coming out, Master of Water.
Really?
Master of Water, you're flowing my way.
That's great. That's fantastic. It's been a good show, man.
Give us a Bible verse so we can get out of here. These people have had enough.
I know. All right. Here we go. This is our Red Word send-off this week. We are going to be reading from the book of Mark. It's going to be chapter 10, verse 24. The disciples were astonished at his words. And again, Jesus said to them, "Children, how hard it is to enter the kingdom of God." Verse 25. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. So that's Jesus telling you how hard it is for a rich person to get into heaven.
Yeah. Because they had to turn loose.
Yeah. Good luck.
You got to turn loose of it. You got to change what you worship.
Yeah.
So.
Amen. Amen.
All right, people. We'll see you next week.
Episode 245 in the books.
Down with the Water Master.